The virtual reality world is incredible for things like socializing, interacting with others, and experiencing things that you necessarily would not be able to in the real world. From base things like single-player story games that pull you in via immersion, all the way to things like VR chat, which allow you to do things unlike any other experience in the world with friends, all through the internet. Even now, there are many multiplayer games that allow experiences with others to be competitive in nature, as well as be extraordinarily fun. Things like your FPS games to your VR esports. These experiences like esport games have been torn away from the normal VR experience for being less about being social and more about the gameplay loop. Until today. Echo Arena is one of my favorite games of all time. I have logged incredible hours in it, as well as have played over 4,000 public matches alone, which I'm sure there's another 1,000 private matches on top of that, and have been in love with the competitive nature of the game, both when playing these competitive games or watching them live on YouTube and Twitch. Being able to interact with such a large portion of the competitive community has been an amazing part of my virtual life, and has always driven my joy and love for the game and social VR, but has always left me craving more. Introducing Vertex Stadium, a next-generation experience. The idea of a sports stadium is not new in the slightest. In the physical world, we've all been to that one football game or seen a baseball game. Everyone loads into the stadiums, watches from raised stadium seating, and enjoys the game with friends and family. But Vertex is far better than all of that. Vertex, being one of the first ever virtual esports stadiums, can bring a whole new level of immersion to the esport viewing experience. No longer do you need to just sit at home and watch something on a Twitch stream or travel extraordinarily far distances just to go to an event where you watch a few people sit or stand around while using a computer or a VR headset. Instead, you can log in from the comfort of your own home and just be social or physical as you could be in person. Even while still in beta, Vertex is shaping up to be something incredible. Right now it only works for Echo Arena, but once the base game is done, it seems the developers' plans to branch out to other VR esports to bring this experience to any other game that needs it. When first logging in, you start out in a lobby that's designed around the aesthetic of Echo Arena. There you can meet up with your friends or other players you know and continue. On top of this, you can customize your avatar. Vertex is one of the first online experiences that I have ever seen that uses the Ready Player Me avatar system to its full extent and capabilities. You can change your avatar and design it to your likes all in-game, and your friends can also see this whole avatar. I was also told by the developers that things like full body tracking and face tracking were also in the works to help further the social experience between every user of the application who has access to that quickly growing technology. And then of course, there's the arena itself. For an experience currently designed around Echo Arena, the arena portion is incredible. Taking design cues from normal sports arenas and as well as making them incredibly amazing for virtual reality. When you first load into the stands, you realize immediately how large the actual viewing area is. It made me feel like I was sitting on an actual NFL football arena, with its actual size being just as large. You can also see in the distance a specific box for casters who can live commentate the match for all people either viewing in the stands or people who are viewing online. Also in the stands is a giant TV where you can watch the high-definition stream coming directly from the in-game camera. And of course, in the center of the stands is the arena. This massive area that matches the movement of the players in the game, one-to-one, as well as the disc. You can see every movement exactly and cheer on your favorite players as you watch it from an amazing aerial view. On top of this, you can also enter the arena as a virtual spectator where you can float around the arena using the exact same controls as you would in the game, which is a huge leg up from real-life arenas, because as far as I'm aware, I cannot walk onto the fields of an NFL game. In the end, I'm extraordinarily excited for the things to come with this sort of experience. With the entrance of Meta's Horizon Worlds, many new social experiences have felt lackluster in the industry and have made some things like VR Chat and Neo stand out as some of the best virtual social experiences. And seeing new faces in the industry with such a clear passion for the community and experience side of that social life brings a breath of fresh air and true hope for the development of virtual reality as a whole.